Hi, good afternoon.
So our skin is
What acne scars are?
Hi.
Studies show that if you have diet on the face, we may develop, which is a substance that gives skin support.
Routine of cleansing and moisturizing with either my antioxidants or my peptides, I start to apply.
Tadaan! Ayan. Marami nagsasabi guys na malaki yung changes on my face from 4 to 5 years ago. And many are asking ano daw ba yung mga nangyari, kung may mga ginawa daw ba ako, ano yung mga ginagamit ko. So, today, yan yung pag-uusapan natin sa video na to. Let's go! Hello everyone! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Dr. Gaile, and whether it's about dermatology or sharing a piece of my personal world, I'm here to bring knowledge and authenticity straight to you. Marami na akong ginawa and marami na akong nasubukan na skincare products, skincare treatments, pero dun sa mga nagtatanong kung ano ba nangyari 4 to 5 years ago, I will go into the detail para mas maintindihan nyo yung process. So, to be honest, kung napapansin nyo, 4 to 5 years ago, I was really skinny. I was only 90 to 95 pounds back then. I remember it was the pandemic. So mapapansin nyo, medyo sunken talaga yung cheeks ko. And marami nga nagsasabi na parang sobrang liit daw ng mukha ko. From then until now, I've gained maybe 15 pounds. So makikita nyo na marami talagang fatty tissues on my skin compared to before. Pero, apart from that, I've also become more deliberate and diligent with my skincare routine. Siyempre, pag tumatanda na tayo, we cannot take things for granted anymore. Naalala ko nung bata pa ako. Kasi di ba sinasabi ko sa inyo guys, 40 to 50% of your skin quality is really genetics. So, may mga tao na kahit wala silang ginagawa, hindi sila diligent sa skincare nila, wala silang blemishes, wala silang acne. Tapos meron naman ng iba na parang sobrang sipag. Tapos nagkakaroon sila ng mga skincare lesions and skincare issues. So, I would say that I am kind of blessed kasi yung skin genes ko, medyo okay siya. So, I didn't really encounter any of those problems when I was young. Like, I didn't get acne. A little bit of pigmentation, especially after giving birth. Pero, napansin ko na as I was getting older, my skin became more dry. It became more sensitive. And doon na din naglabasan yung mga fine lines, wrinkles, and pigmentation on my skin. So, I made sure to really tailor and, alam mo yon, parang choose my skincare products carefully. And I base them on my skin issues. Pero ito guys, lagi ko itong sinasabi. I'm going to share with you what I did so that magaya nyo yung process ko of choosing the right skincare products for me. I'm not asking you or telling you to copy what I use kasi magkaiba naman tayo ng skin issues. So unang ginawa ko, in-identify ko talaga kung ano yung mga problema ko sa skin ko. Number 1, dry skin. When I turned parang late 30s to early 40s, doon talaga medyo nagbago yung balat ko. Kumbaga dati, hindi ako nag-moisturizer or nakakalimutan ko mag-moisturizer or I would use just any cleanser out there. Okay lang yung skin ko. But as I got older, it became more sensitive, dry, and flaky. So, una-una kong ginawa talaga, I chose the right cleanser for my skin. I actually like cleansers with salicylic acid. Yung mababa lang, mga 0.5 to 1.5%. Because I feel that it helps exfoliate my skin. But most of the time, ang ginagamit kong cleansers are soap-free, yung milk-based cleanser, and those that don't leave my skin feeling tight or dry afterwards. Importante kasi yung choosing the right cleanser because that will determine kung ano yung condition ng skin mo before you apply your skincare product. So, kailangan malinis siya, but not super sensitive na it can irritate your skin. Next is I identified what skin issues bother me the most. So apart from having dry skin, yung second na nag-bother sa akin are pigmentation around this area. So, tatanungin nyo siguro, parang nag-a-apply naman si Doc ng sunscreen, ba't siya nagkaroon ng pigmentation? So, ganito kasi yon, whatever pigmentation appears on your skin, products yan nung sun exposure practices mo 15 to 20 years ago. So, syempre nung bata pa ako, when I was in my early 20s, hindi naman ako aware about the importance of sunscreen. Wala pa naman kaming mga mapapanood na videos na parang tinuturo sa'yo how important it is to protect the skin. So, naglabasan siya during my late 30s. And that's when I started using ingredients that target pigmentation. One of my favorites are exfoliants. I am not that sensitive, so I use alpha hydroxy acid toners. So normally naglalaro yan between 3% to 5% and I usually apply it in the morning after I wash my skin. Remember that when you're using exfoliants, it removes the top layer of your skin, making you more sensitive to the sun. So kailangan pag gumagamit ka ng any exfoliants in the morning, kailangan talaga mag-apply ka ng sun protection. Ang maganda rin sa exfoliants is because nga tinatanggal nila yung top layer of your skin, it makes penetration of the products you apply after better. The next product that I use is vitamin C. So there are two types of vitamin C. There's L-ascorbic acid, which is the pure form, and then there's the vitamin C derivative. I used to use the L-ascorbic form. Kaya lang, sometimes I find that ang dali niyang mag-oxidize or medyo it makes my skin a little sensitive. So I shifted now to vitamin C derivatives in the morning. So ano ba yung mga yon? Yung mga ethyl ascorbic acid, yung mga PHD, etc., sodium ascorbate. Ito kasi mga to, they're more stable and less irritating, and you can combine it with a lot of other ingredients like niacinamide, for example, etc. So I like mine in serum form. Actually, nung bata-bata pa ako, hindi ko masyadong gusto yung serum. I don't know why, because it's runny. But now that I'm older, I like it better because it's more concentrated and it absorbs easily. So after I do my exfoliating toner, I apply my vitamin C serum. And then, bilang someone with dry skin, I apply a thin layer of moisturizer afterwards. And then, I put on my sunscreen. So, nag-iiba-iba to depending on where I am. In the Philippines, since it's humid, okay na yan sa akin. I don't really need to apply like more layers of moisturizer because hindi naman nagka-dry masyado yung skin ko. But when I do travel, when I go to temperate countries, sometimes I skip my exfoliating toner and I replace it with a hydrating toner. But I keep my vitamin C serum. So ganun lang yung ginagawa ko in the morning because usually pag umaga medyo nagmamadali tayo, minsan hindi tayo fix yung schedule. So I try to limit my skincare products to 4 to 5 lang maximum in the morning. And then, during the rest of the day, depending on where I am, I may reapply my sunscreen or apply na lang a compact with SPF, lalo na when I'm outdoors. I may also take oral sun protection, like oral sunscreens, especially when I'm exposed to the sun. Like, for example, hindi naman ako nag-hike, hindi ako nag-sports. But like, for example, naglalakad-lakad lang sa labas or meron ako event na nasa labas talaga or for example, summer, etc. I make sure to reapply my sunscreen and take oral sunscreen or oral sun protection. Yung nighttime routine ko naman, because it's really at night where I have more time for myself. And usually kasi yung skincare routine ko sa gabi, parang it's a form of self-care din for me. So, compared to my morning routine, when I feel like it, meron talagang mas maraming steps at night. So, depende na lang kung ano yung activity ko during the day. If I have light makeup or yung parang ako lang yung gumawa. Like, for example, ngayon may shoot kami, ako lang nag-makeup sa sarili ko. Before I go to bed, I double cleanse. Pero, pag ganito lang, I normally use an oil-based cleanser plus my regular cleanser or a micellar cleanser. But, on days wherein, alam mo yun, may big event or like, nagpa-makeup talaga ako na professional tapos medyo makapal siya, I prefer using a balm emulsion. So, yung nakikita nyo na binibenta sa jar na parang wax siya. So, I really like massage it over my face and really like, especially sa eye area kasi makapal siya. And let it bind to all the oil, makeup, and everything before I wash it off. And then I follow it up with my gentle cleanser. Tapos paggabi, marami akong steps eh. I usually start, depending on which product I use, I usually start with the serum. Kasi yung serums, they contain high concentrations of, really good ingredients. Normally, my serums contain anti-aging ingredients, hydrating ingredients, sometimes antioxidants din. And then, sinusundan ko siya ng toner or emulsion. So, ganun yung emulsion din. It's medyo watery din, but not as thick as cream. And since I have dry skin nga, I really like to layer moisturizer. So again, my emulsions will probably contain the same ingredients as my serum. So anti-aging, it can contain peptides. Kasi peptides, you need that as building blocks for your skin. And they're also signaling ingredients that tell your skin to do things. They may contain antioxidants also, like vitamin C. After that, I sometimes use my L-ascorbic acid na vitamin C depending on how my day was. If I feel like sobrang na-expose talaga ako to a lot of free radicals. Like, I had to shoot outdoor. Sobrang napagod talaga ako. I may apply that on my skin, L-ascorbic acid, either cream or essence din. And then after that would be my anti-aging cream, which usually contains retinol. So sa totoo lang guys, di ba I always tell everyone, skincare really unfortunately is a trial and error kind of thing. Nangyari din yan sa akin. Before, syempre gusto ko mag-tretinoin. I tried tretinoin, even the lowest concentration of 0.025. Pero grabe, alam nyo ba si Redman? Ganun yung itsura ko talaga after. A few minutes after applying tretinoin, sobrang namumula yung face ko, tas warm siya. Actually, hindi nga warm mainit talaga siya. And then, itchy and then sensitive. And even after I wash my face, ganun pa rin siya. So, tanggap ko na siya and that's when I shifted to retinol. And so yung retinol, hanggang 0.5% lang yung kaya ng skin ko. I started with 0.3 and then nag-0.5 ako. But every time I go higher than 0.5, galun pa rin yung itsura ng skin ko. Para di pa rin akong red man. Talagang burning, itching. Tapos, few days after, talagang flaking. So, even ako as a dermatologist, there's really no way of predicting what skincare products will work on you. And you just really have to try it. Minsan nga, nagpa-patch test pa ako eh. But, after months of trying different types of retinoids, I already found the retinol that works for me. So, it's somewhere between 0.3 to 0.5, which gives me results. 0.1% retinol, okay lang din naman siya, especially if you're just starting. And remember to not use it every day agad. Don't get too excited. Kailangan mag-start ka talaga, less frequent applications. Yung iba, twice a week muna, and then every other day. But then eventually, we would want to be applying our skincare products every night for it to be able to work. Kasi yung studies done on retinoids, nightly sila pinahid. So after my retinol, I then apply another layer of moisturizer. Kasi nga, ganun ako paggabi, especially if you sleep in an air-conditioned room, it can leave your skin feeling dry the morning after. So yun yung steps ko guys, pag meron akong panahon. Admittedly, there are days na talaga, oh my God, pagod na pagod ka na. Or like, di ba when you travel, you don't wanna be bringing too many things with you, di ba? So yung minimum requirement ko lang sa gabi, after cleansing or double cleansing, I apply a serum, and then my anti-aging cream, and then moisturizer. So yun yung ginagawa ko na parang pag tamad na talaga ako, 3 to 4 steps lang at night. So yun yung ginawa ko guys in the past 4 to 5 years. I've really become more deliberate in choosing what products I apply in my skin. Before kasi, dahil nga wala naman ako masyadong problema, kung ano na lang yung madampot ko dyan, yun yung ginagawa ko. Like, okay, today, niacinamide serum, bukas vitamin C, tapos the next day retinol. So, ganun kasi yun, if you don't allow your products enough time to be used and left on your skin, hindi rin siya nakakapagtrabaho. Parang di ba tayo, if we're working on a project and we don't really dedicate time, di natin siya bibigyan ng panahon, di rin natin siya matatapos, di ba? So, ganun din yung skincare. Kailangan consistency talaga, regular application, and dedication talaga para mag-work siya. And, you know, the thing about skincare products kasi, it's really a trial and error kind of thing. I normally tell my patients to allow your skin 8 to 12 weeks to, alam mo yun, parang evaluate kung nag-work talaga yung product or hindi. Kaya nga ako, I like taking pictures also. I like documenting my skincare journey and kung ano ba yung mga nagbago or kung may nagbago ba or wala. And listen to your skin. Pag may ginagamit kang product, kahit na gustong-gusto mo siya or talagang nag-work siya sa best friend mo, pero sa'yo hindi, huwag nating pilitin because that can lead to more problems in the future. So what's important to understand lang guys is yung skincare mo talaga, skincare routine mo, it may take time to really find the right ingredients for you. And it changes ha. Yung mga products na ginamit ko 4 to 5 years ago, iba na siya ngayon. More often than not, as you get older, you might want to be adding, you know, other ingredients and other products depending on your needs. Like for example ngayon, medyo yung eye area ko, nangangailangan na siya ng tulong. Nangangailangan na ng saklolo. So, in the past maybe 2 to 3 months, I've started adding an eye cream just to address, you know, creases and, you know, puffiness. Pero alam ko naman na it will take more than just skincare products to address my under eye area. So, yun yung gusto ko lang i-impart sa inyo. And alam mo yung husband ko, he has a different skin type. And to be honest, he's a lot more diligent than I am. Pag binigyan mo siya ng skincare routine, talagang sinusulat niya. Nakapaskill talaga siya dun sa dresser namin para fina-follow niya talaga. And, you know, medyo shy lang kasi siya. I asked him, I invited him to be in this video, but he doesn't want. Pero, siya talaga yung balat niya, talagang 180 degrees yung improvement. From being super oily with a lot of like comedones to being like, alam mo yon, like really smooth. And niloloko na nga siya ng mga friends namin na lalaki na parang glass skin na daw siya. Having a good skincare routine is your foundation. Lagi ko sinasabi yan sa mga patients ko. Kailangan maganda talaga yung skincare routine mo kasi doon nagsisimula lahat. Pero, admittedly, hindi lang naman yun yung reason kung ba't naging ganito yung skin ko. There are a lot of other things that I also did and I'm continuing to do to maintain this kind of face and this kind of skin and this kind of skin condition. And yun yung pag-uusapan natin dun sa next video ko. So, admittedly, it's not just skincare products. There are a lot of things that you have to do if you want to maintain good skin. And those involve in clinic treatments and procedures. So I don't want to make this video long, but I promise you, part 2 will be all about that. Ano yung mga ginawa ko, ano yung mga gagawin ko pa, and ano yung mga may recommend ko for those who want to address the signs of aging that have already appeared, or if you're starting to notice like lines here and there, yun yung pag-uusapan natin sa next video ko. So guys, abangan nyo. And you know, this is such a long conversation. If you have any questions that you want to ask me about, you know, making your own skincare routine, like formulating, like I don't know, or coming up with the steps, feel free to ask me. And of course, as always, the comment section is open. Alam nyo naman guys, I really take time to read them, and as much as possible, I try to answer them. Thank you guys for watching! And kung gusto nyo talagang gumanda yung skin nyo at maging 4 to 10 years younger, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and turn on notifications. See you again soon!